Hey everyone, this is Sam, and today I'll be showing you the perfect Persona builds you can make on Persona 5 Strikers. So this Persona build I'll be showing you guys will never run out of SP, and it does perfect crowd control. And if you're like, Sam, really? A Silky Persona can do all that? Well, this one's different, and I'll show you how to exactly build it perfectly. So this Silky that I've made can cast Domina with 0 SP cost all the time. It is the strongest Persona you can make from level 1 to 14, and as you can see, every time I cast Domina, I put everyone to sleep, but I don't lose any SP. And going forward, this is actually the perfect fusion piece of a Persona you can have for higher level Persona, so you gotta make it. So if you like this video, and you'd like to see more Persona builds and my playlist, you can click on the card above or the link in the description below for way more builds. And please leave a comment, subscribe, and like if you want to see me make more Persona builds for you in Persona 5 Strikers going forward. So let's take a look at exactly how to build this Persona. And this is what you're going to need. You're going to need a Pixie at level 2 and also a Jack-O-Lantern. But the Jack-O-Lantern is going to be a little bit more specific. You're going to have to make the Jack-O-Lantern and you're going to level him up to level 5. You got to do this because of a skill that you're going to pick up. If you level up the Jack-O-Lantern to level 5, you're going to get the skill Soul Thief, which is going to allow you to gain SP back if you put a status element on an enemy. And also, you're going to combine the Jack-O-Lantern you made, the level 5 one, with the Pixie and make a Bicorn, alright? So if you combine the level 5 Jack-O-Lantern with a level 2 Pixie, you can make a Bicorn that comes with, that you can inherit the skill Soul Thief. You can take the second one, doesn't really matter, but take the Soul Thief. And then you're going to take that Bicorn you just made with the Soul Thief inheritance, combine it with another level 2 Pixie, just a regular Pixie, and you can make Silky. Now you have made a Silky with the inheritance skill of Soul Thief that came from the level 5 Jack-O-Lantern, which you transfer to your level 4 Bicorn by combining with the Pixie. So once you get to this point, make sure you see my Silky right there. It has the Soul Thief. Rakunda is just a personal choice. You can put a second one, whatever you like. But now you're going to take the Silky and you're going to level her up to level 7. If you level her up to level 7, she's going to get sleep boost. So Domina already has a high chance of putting enemies to sleep in a close range area. Sleep boost boosts the chance of sleeping, and Soul Thief allows you to get SP back if you put anyone else to sleep with Domina. So essentially, if I can cast a Domina on about 6 plus enemies, I don't lose any SP. Ideally 8, but anything above 6, I cast a Domina. You can see I will go from 53 to 45, so I have lost the 8 SP points. But as the spell kicks in and my enemies are put to sleep, I gain all of it back because of Soul Thief, and my chance of putting enemy asleep is so high with the Silky because it also has sleep boost, right? So that's perfect synergy. I will go around fighting using the time slowdown method and combination cancel I showed you guys in the previous tutorial. If you want to see that, you can go to the playlist. But you can see I'm about to cast Domina again. It's going to take me down to 45 and immediately put me back to 53. So I've casted it twice already, put over 20 enemies asleep, and I still have full SP that I can use for anything else. I can actually cast some Dia to heal myself if I want, and then just use Domina to put people asleep, hit them, make them sitting ducks, and at the same time also use that as a resource to get SP back so I can cast other spells like an emergency Dia if I need some healing. And you can see fighting this way, I'm completely safe. I'm putting a lot of my enemies in danger, and most importantly, I'm also keeping my teammates safe because enemies that are asleep can't hurt my teammates, so they can go to town on the rest of them. So I'm keeping everybody safe, perfect crowd control, keeping myself safe, and you can see I already have the showtime, but I don't even really need to use it because I can just keep casting Domina, putting everyone asleep, putting everyone in danger, and keeping all of my teammates safe and allowing myself to just do as any combo attacks as I want. And also I could have done some combo skills too if I wanted to, which is perfect, and I'll show you guys in a later video with a different build that's even better for this. But you can see at this point I've actually casted Domina 7 times, and I've probably put over 60 to 80 enemies asleep already, and it has cost me 0 SP because I'm gaining it all back from Soul Thief. And at this point, I just decided to, I'm taking everybody down here. And this is on a hard mode, by the way. Everything you see is on hard mode. So I decided to do the showtime attack and just put this fight away immediately with this godly OP Silky that comes with Soul Thief. And as you are jail roaming, this technique of using the Domina on enemies is actually also excellent in this, keeping yourself safe and like never losing SP. Obviously, you can use some bond points to, you know, recover SP after the fight, but it's still not enough, right? It's only like 2 to 4. So this is just so good. Like, I don't even need to ambush enemies anymore. I prefer to just, the moment I see more than 6 enemies, 6 to 8, especially if I see 8, I'm casting Domina right away, because I know if I cast that, not only would I put my enemies asleep, it's not going to cost me any SP. And if anything, if I have used a little bit of SP for healing, maybe in a different scenario, I can actually cast Domina. If I see 10 plus enemies, I'm going to gain SP. I'm going to get the 8 back that I used to cast a spell. And the other extra enemies, you know, more than 8. If I put like 12 enemies asleep, I actually gain 4 SP back. And if I put 20 enemies asleep, I'm gaining 12 SP back, which I can use for different things. So here you can see this is another huge group fight. Early jail. This is the first jail. So this Silky persona, you have to make it this way. It's gonna take you through the first jail, no problem. But most importantly, if you have built this Silky early at, you know, level 7, you can use her the rest of the way as a fusion piece, where she's always gonna give you the combination of Domina, Sleep Boost, and Sophie. As long as you can inherit 3 skills, which you're bound to if you create personas that are anything that's higher than level 12, you always inherit 3 skills anyways. So going forward, anybody you can fusion with Silky, and all of the personas that comes with fusioning with Silky is gonna have the 3 key skills of Domina, Sleep Boost, and Sophie. So you will always have this, and these 3 combined is perfect for any kind of jail roaming. Like, it's not gonna cause any problems for you. You're gonna be perfectly fine doing all of this, putting everyone asleep, using heals if you want to. Heck, you can even cast some spells like a nice spell, like a fire spell, like an Agi or like a Mafabu, and pretty much then cast a Domina against a group that's more than 8 enemies and get all the SP back. Now you have a source of recycling SP, or better yet, honestly, you have a source to increase SP. Like, as this goes on, I'm going to show you guys in the next video, which is the next perfect build coming out of this, I guess, with Silky as the base. And then going forward, how many different personas you can make that is just truly perfect for any kind of jail roaming, and you're never going to be really behind. And like, honestly, this game gets pretty hard if there's a lot of enemies surrounding you, right? And you worry about running out of resources. But with this kind of build, with those 3 skills that comes with this Silky because of the Bicorn and the Jack-o'-lantern, the more the enemies, the merrier. Like, I would fight 1,000 enemies and never run out of SP and just non-stop casting, right? So try this out. Let me know how it goes with you guys. And if you enjoyed this, please leave a comment and like and subscribe. If you would like to see more Persona build videos from me, just let me know. So that I really enjoy this game. I've been playing this game for a long time, and I've never really, you know, focused on making content on it, but I really enjoy the series overall. So going forward, I think I will cover this in my channel for the time being. So if you like it, just let me know, subscribe, and I'll speak to you guys again very soon.